All right, what's up, my puppy dogs? Today, I'm on the lake, and I'm at my friend Nathan's house, one of his houses here. It is massive and beautiful, and I figured I would do an impromptu video blog podcast about choosing who you spend time with wisely. I'll tell you a little story. So, when I was in college, I was on the rugby team. I went to the University of Miami. I played rugby, and it was great because it was like joining a fraternity. I met all these great, amazing people, and I was living in the dorms, and I met this guy that was not on the rugby team. He's from Connecticut, I remember. I'm from Rhode Island, so we kind of clicked, but he was a little bit kind of shady. You know, you could kind of tell right away. And so I would hang out with him sometimes. And my friend from the rugby team, who I had a lot of respect for my friends on the rugby team. They were all very, seemed to be very good people. He pulled me aside one day and he's like, "Hey man, why are you hanging out with him?" And it's not like the guy had done anything. It's just you got this vibe from him that he was like a shisty, shady person. So my friend pulled me aside. He's like, "Why are you hanging out with him?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. He's from Connecticut. We kind of bonded over that and stuff." He looks at me. He's like, "Man, my father always told me, you are who you hang out with." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't quite get it." But I kept hanging out with him. And then fast forward a couple of years, when I was out of school, I actually did a business venture together with him. We started a radio show, and I helped him sell it to a country club for like $80,000 for the season, and he screwed me. And my friend from college that told me that you are who you hang out with was totally right. And I've tried to learn from that, and trying to strive and going from nothing to try to be successful, and you run into so many different people, and a lot of people may or may not want to be around you. And I've just learned to be very selective, because you become who you hang out with. And I just thought of that here. I just came off doing a TV commercial in Florida, and then had a full band concert for Make-A-Wish in Florida, and then came back here, and my schedule is incredibly tight. But my friend Nathan has been inviting me to stay at the lake house for a long time, like a couple of years actually. So, I thought it was important to hang out with the people that you really click with, and not just the person that's convenient. Because most of the time, the people that are convenient are not necessarily the people that you want to, my friends insanely busy. I'm busy. All of my successful friends are really busy. So I don't even try to, but I carve out time, and I carve out intention to make sure that I'm, keeping up with them and staying in touch with them and planning and making things. I had a great meeting yesterday with someone that, I had to, my arm's getting tired. What an amazing view. Look at. So anyway, be intentional. This is if you're in the music business, if you're in the acting business, if you're in the I don't know, the mop business, it does not matter. If you're a garbage man, like, it doesn't matter what you do. It's if you surround yourself with the best quality people and that you get along with, that if you strive and you have goals and you're ambitious, you're probably going to get along with ambitious people. So, and it's not like manipulative. It's because trust me, I mean, I've been around successful people. I'm convinced, successful people and hardworking people and smart people want to hang out with the same kind of people. and they're doing the same thing. They know the value of friendships and relationships in business and in life. You know, that's one thing that I've been missing for a long time, is like a feeling of community wherever I go. And I mean, I get that with my band members, which is the greatest kind of community, in my opinion. And now, you know, I worked on 911 Nashville for 9 months as a stand-in, and I now I have a family of people from that show as well. So I'm intentionally trying to build community. I have little parties, I have get-togethers, you know, with the intention, you know, because it's number one, I do the parties and get-togethers because it's good for friendships and relationships in your business life, but also it's just like I crave a sense of community. So I'm trying to develop the sense of community myself, and of course, you know, revolve around people that are doing the same thing and having get-togethers and having meetings, and, you know, creating their own sense of community. I want to join their communities, and I want to be creating my own community and my own my fan club, my VIP fan club on Patreon. Like, it brings us all closer together. So establishing community is important, and being very selective, because just one bad, you know, if I don't know, like, let's just give a wild example. If you have a friend that is or becomes like a hardcore drug addict, and you keep spending time with them just because out of loyalty or whatever, you know, what are the chances that you might get pulled over and there's drugs in the car, and then you're going to fucking jail? You know, that's just a perfect example of how hanging around with the wrong people can ruin your life, and then hanging out with the right people can change your life for the better. So I hope this helps. Drop me a comment, even if it's just to say hi, or if it's just to say, Tim, you're full of shit, you don't know what you're talking about. Or if you have any examples of this, or if you're doing this, or if you have any questions, let me know. Make sure you subscribe. Tell everybody about this podcast / video blog, and check out timsharon.com. And big shout out to my VIP fan club members on Patreon. Make sure you join that. Oh, and check out Maverick Fund. That is my friend's real estate fund, $150 million real estate fund. Check it out. All right. Love you guys. Bye.